In 2191, Earth's blissful existence was governed by a powerful master computer. Well, absolutely nothing could go wrong in that case, couldn't it? Right? Oh crap. Then one day, something went wrong! No, really! Something went wrong with the master control program. Chaos ensued as people panicked. Nova was summoned. Well, why him? He's a no-go. Nova, you must contact 6 agents that are hiding in the 6 sectors, protecting the master computer. Always fun reading this scrolling text. Your contacts are my high school yearbook photo, John Gordon. Robert Williams, who complains about kids these days. David Straker, who has a hole in his face. Oh no, that's just his mustache. Linda Baker, 80s chick. Martin Douglas, DC villain. Daniel Leeds, French beret wearer. Each contact will give you an ID card, used to access the security room, located in a different sector. That's not true, it's always in the same sector. Defeat the guards within the security rooms, and grab the secret tape units that contain my porn collection, but we'll get to that later. After you obtain all 6 tape units, you will gain access to the control center. At the control center, you must defeat the guards to destroy the computer and restore order to society. Be careful, Nova, and watch your backside. People will mistake you for Arnold and ask for your autograph. Hello guys, it is a beautiful Saturday morning. I'm Gunarm Dine. Call me Dine. Welcome to my little side let's play of Power Blade, one of my favorite NES platformers that is not Mega Man. We're going to go ahead and play on normal, as was introduced in the introduction. Redundancy there. Our main character's name is Nova. We have 6 levels to choose from. And you can choose any one you want. Sector 1 is actually not what we're going to start with. We're going to start with Sector 4 for 2 reasons. It is a good one to start off with to get your stuff fully powered up, and it's got some of the best music in the game. Always one of my favorites to start off with. Let's go ahead and listen to that. Now you can leave at any time. Just come back to the entrance. Now Nova is equipped with a single boomerang. That power meter at the top there is how far you can throw it. As you defeat enemies, you will get power-ups that increase the strength and distance and number of boomerangs that you can throw. Now if you want to, you can just come into this room over and over again to grind out your full power-ups. I just want to get the level 2 boomerang here. And you can get everything in about 60 seconds or so. Now the thicker boomerangs will increase the power of your boomerangs. The multiple boomerangs allow you to throw 2 and 3 at once. Stars will increase your throwing gauge. Now make sure you climb down ladders and not actually jump down, because that will kill you, unfortunately. Now the primary difference between normal and expert mode is expert mode you suffer knockback. On normal mode you just tank each hit and take your damage and move on. It does not really affect the difficulty of the game all that much. It's a fairly straightforward, fairly simple game. Not overly hard. Oh, I meant to throw. Oh well. Now if we come down here into this freezer, these guys are invincible. Here's our first contact. These grenades will damage anything on the screen if you push select. We'll save them. It's hole in the face! You must be Nova. I'm your contact here. Take this ID card for Sector 4. Good luck. And he just disappears. Now the contacts also serve as the level checkpoints. If you die, you'll start back where they were. If you die before contacting them, you will just start back at the beginning. Take out these enemies. Coax them out. And kill them! We actually need to go right, but we have to go up and around, unfortunately. Now, these levels are not too linear, but you can take the wrong path if you're not careful. This item here is a health upgrade. Well, not an upgrade, but if you pause and select it and push select, you'll restore all your health. Slightly tricky jump there. Would have been instant death. Oh. Would have been so cool if I dodged that, but hamburgers are primary health refills, because real men eat meat. Right here is the power suit, which equips Nova with the titular power blade. It is more powerful than the level 3 boomerang and travels through walls, but actually has a lower rate of fire than a triple boomerang. But is probably the best thing to have, simply because it travels through walls. It also gives you 3 free hits before losing the power suit. Now, there's another power suit up there. We don't need it. Just come here. This platform will go up. And the nice thing is you'll still get boomerang power-ups even with the power suit equipped. And if you're good, you can keep the power suit through the entire level. I'm just going to enjoy the music for a bit here. While taking out these grunts. Back to full health. I think we're at full power. So we can just massacre everything in our path. The nice thing is if you die, you do not automatically go back to minimal power. You will lose about 1 level of each. So you'll still have double boomerangs, level 2 boomerangs, and most of your throwing power. In terms of game overs, this game, if I remember correctly, does have infinite continues. I'm not going to show that part off. And there's my first hit for the power suit. As long as I can keep it for most of the rest of the level, it'll come in handy in a couple parts. Got these bullet-pooping enemies. Like right here. Definitely handy to have the power suit to take him out, because we got some platforming to do. And we lost our burger. Now someone's going to pick it up, throw it away in a garbage can. I'm sure Ness will find it. Well, like every moving platform section in any game, wait for the one that you're on to rise while the one you're jumping to is falling. Pretty much guarantee safe passage. Enemies will come out like that, but not a problem. So even on expert mode, you have enough knockback room to survive at least a 2-width platform. Just wait for this one. I think we're about done. At least one more after this one. Yep. Slightly cruel enemy placement. And again, not a problem with the power suit. Take you out. Yeah, a lot of elements will remind you of other NES platformers, Mega Man and Castlevania especially. That you'll see that in the next level. Big time. Now, there is a trick to instantly kill the boss if you should use a grenade while the doors are closing on you, but I won't do that. He's an easy boss anyway. Just camp out in the corner, about right here. Those bolts won't hit you, just fire straight up. Whether you have the power blade or the boomerang, he goes down in no time. And we get to keep the power suit between levels. Unfortunately, the number of hits do not refill, so I'll still have 2 hits on this current one in the next sector. Then we got time for one more level. Rocket ship, some kind of factory, some kind of beekeeping area, a ship, and another factory or just some kind of pyramid. We'll go ahead and go with Section 3, or Sector 3. That's one of my favorite bosses in the game. Simple but fun to fight. And this one's actually a lot more linear than Sector 4, but not a good one to start off with at the beginning, just because you're inundated with enemies right away. There's some throbbing hearts in the background, looks like. Either that or they're breeding aliens. The Power Blade will take these guys out in 1 hit. The level 3 boomerang use at least 2 hits. A bit harder to kill just because of how annoying they are, like Fleeman from Castlevania. Only to take more hits. Standard NES enemy placement, but I'm not going to let him respawn. Yeah, it's more Mario 3 enemies. I didn't point that out in the previous sector. Some simple platforming. There are a couple of tricky jumps in this level. Fortunately, they are not too far off from the checkpoint if you should die. So you won't lose a whole lot of time. Those frogs will take a shot at you if they land. If you can kill them before they do so. They're just more of a nuisance than a hazard. Or these monkey bosses, I call them. Yeah, you think mankind would learn by now. Don't trust your entire existence to artificial intelligence. Yeah, the parallels between this and the Terminator movies was inevitable when the movie first came out. Well, when the game first came out. That came out after the movies. I can use my words, just not in the right order. There's our contact, so very linear. He's wearing a hairnet, along with his beret. But they all say the same thing. Yeah, I have to double-check expert mode, but I don't think that you ever have to travel between different sectors. Or as you'll get, like, the ID card for Sector 5 and Sector 1, so that was something in the introduction that was incorrect. That would open up the non-linearity of the game a little bit more, but would also be a little annoying for some people. And look! Castlevania bats! Enemy shots travel through walls too. And here we are in the tricky platforming section. The hardest jump in the area is coming up. But so long as you keep moving forward and don't go there. There it is right there. I actually don't remember what's down here. Let's check it out. Oh, another power suit. So getting one will restore your health there. Whoa! Oh, totally forgot about them. And reach! Made it. Their shots don't travel through walls, thankfully. Line up and die, you maggots! Yeah, there are very few enemies where the power blade will not kill in one hit, whereas boomerangs do take multiple. These are one of them. Just curve stomp them entirely. Don't need the burger, but I'll take it. That's right on the way. And Castlevania Fishman, only in robot form. But not nearly as annoying either. Another long jump. Yeah, that's the hardest. All the hard parts of the level are done. Take our time getting through here. There are some more enemies though. Plenty of bats if you need to grind power-ups before you fight the boss. One more Mario 3 enemy. And upcoming is our next boss, right at the end of the linear level. Oh, not the bees! I did that in Mega Man 3. Now, if you can get more than one open at once, you can lob a grenade and damage both of them. And this boss is actually easier with at least a double or triple boomerang than with the Power Blade, just because of the rate of fire. But the bees will not hamper your shots at all. Just focus on one at a time, and the further along you get on this fight, the easier it gets. It'll be done in no time. One more. Couple more hits. Just open up already. That's what she said. And we're done. So I managed to keep my power suit through both levels. Not bad. So, again, instead of a Mega Man power-up screen, we get this. Same thing every time, but feels very satisfying. Just saying access permitted. Again, that's what she said. Show everyone your armpit Nova. And that's enough for this part, so thank you guys for tuning in. This has been part 1 of Power Blade. I'm Gunarm Dine. Call me Dine. If life is giving you a hard day, never be afraid to eat your pudding with a fork. You guys take care, and I'll see you for the next one.